Welcome back. The Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Need to move to more investigation. Anyway, I'm Rob, I record. Lawrence is the introduction hall.
What do you mean I'm the introduction hall?
Because you're always the person who goes, no, you must do the introduction.
You're the one who insisted on. I'm just keeping you to your standards.
I based it on one comment, and sometimes I don't.
Hi, I'm Iffy. I'm the one that remembered this was happening. These guys are fighting for no reason. Let's get the fuck on with
We're
this.
also busy
We have
playing
George.
Monster Hunter.
Introduce yourself, George.
Hello.
And we have Alex, the cool one.
Hey, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? He's the real prisoner here.
There seems to be a mistake in the script. You put the cool one after Alex and not me.
Talk to my lawyer.
I don't
Wow.
have lawyers.
I was wondering what kind of place this space center would
Except
be.
for that
What do you mean we don't have lawyers?
Phoenix Wright is a fake lawyer. I'm calling it here right now.
We don't have lawyers, I'm sorry.
We don't have lawyers here. There's no lawyers.
It almost looks like an amusement park of the future.
Yeah.
Future.
Did you know they even let the public see the rockets up close
Why do you...
while they're taking off?
Why do they say the public like we're not members of the rabble or something?
The common folk.
The peons.
The
The less
peasants.
folk.
The lower
Yeah,
class.
peasants.
Oh, so check it out.
Check
this out. Look at how brightly the GAT logo shines in the same
GAT.
sunshine above the entranceway.
Dang it.
Yeah. I don't even know what GAXA
Logo.
stands for.
I think they do tell you.
I really dig the stars and rocket motif. It's got... Oh, I didn't even get to read that.
Oh, sorry.
It's got...
Going,
It's
apparently.
got going. Okay.
There's one lord.
GAXA, huh? Isn't that the new name of the Federal Space R&D program?
Yucks, damn.
Yeah, but why the strange acronym? I mean, what is GA supposed to stand for? Galaxy?
Oh, I remember what it stands for now. So stupid.
If that were it, then the
Guardians
whole
of the
thing would be
Galaxy.
something like Galaxy Exploration Agency. Which, if you ask me, I'd have abbreviated to GAXA or even Gaia.
Hmm.
Okay,
guess-
Ross.
Doesn't that
Black
say
Dragon.
Gaia?
Okay.
I don't know why you went Ross Black Dragon there towards the end of it.
I know. Maybe the person who came up with the name just really likes the letter Y.
This exchange is beginning to feel oddly like deja vu.
Anyway, this place is more than just a research facility. It's also a tourist attraction.
Oh, this is George.
Who?
Old man Star Commander.
Tourist attraction? Don't make me laugh. It's a monument to the human race. Galactic scooter, full speed ahead.
Apparently,
Oh.
the joke is supposed to be it's meant to be similar to Turnabout, but in Japanese.
The man on the Segway.
He's on the Segway.
Paul Blart.
I'm gonna make my
missed you.
Segway over here. Get it? Yikes, who's this geezer and what's he want?
Surprised we didn't immediately go for Jean-Luc Picard.
He's got a unique theme.
Look upon me. And look well. Behold the great power of science.
It's
Space science.
though. Space science.
Pardon me, but you are...
My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos. I am the director of the Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos. Get
I
it?
think George. I think he thinks that the Earth's the center of the world universe.
Are you one of those round earthers?
Oh shit.
Boss, that was pretty groan-inducing.
If this person is the Space Center's director, then that means...
Ah, so you're one of the first to discover Clay's body, weren't you?
And who was the first to find the victim?
Your mum.
Ah, shit.
Actually, there were two of them.
Oh god. The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Candace Arm.
Can this arm fit in your mouth?
That is correct. I was honored to be the very first man in all of space and time to discover the body. Get it?
Stroke.
But this talk of the incident. Are you by any chance the space police?
Hey, the spy cop.
Tack the word space onto just any old thing, you know.
He can. He's got space on him.
We're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers. We're here to investigate his case.
Oh, and we're Earth lawyers, by the way. Ah, I see. Yes, I've heard about you. In that case, by my esteemed privilege, I grant you permission to investigate. I trust you are appropriately grateful. Now, go ahead, have it all.
Have it all.
Have it
Yeah,
all.
you
All
can
right,
have
I'll
it
take
all.
the
That's-
entire space center. All right.
Oh, syntax is important, I'm sorry. I can already tell he's going to be nothing but trouble.
Don't let him hear you say that, or you'll see what trouble really is. That sounds like a threat.
Shit.
Let's just be professional and ask him about when he found the body, okay? Questions.
Questions.
So, as director, what do you do here at the Space Center specifically?
Fuck all.
I direct and space and defend peace across the galaxy to promote space development in this country.
What are
Having
you,
a
like
beer.
a fucking Power
You know,
Ranger?
don't drink.
All right, Mass Effect.
We'll bang, okay?
That's the line, apparently.
No matter what obstacles stand in our way, we keep going for the sake of mankind.
Is that why
I
you saying about banger?
believe I used the word specifically in my question.
Attention all personnel. To break stations, prepare for break.
Attention, duels.
The government has required I give you at least 1 hour of break a day.
I told him to stop it.
Oh,
Okay, that's pretty generous.
I get it.
Yeah.
You just wander around and tell people what to do in a self-important manner. Got it. That is exactly right, because I am important. I'm an important man. My manner is important. Space important.
Space important.
Mr. Right, this man doesn't get scars cancer.
Well, there's bound to be some people like that here in the boundlessness of space.
What's that? You said space? You want to know what it is that makes me important specifically? Very well. I will tell you. I was the central figure of the Hat 1 project.
That is not a boast.
What do you mean? It was
I
very
almost
cool.
killed a man.
Yeah, you
almost killed me.
You almost killed Solomon Starbuck, you fuck.
Yes,
I mean,
Be a crippling
almost.
fear of space.
Almost.
Yeah, only almost. I don't understand.
Did it actually happen? I didn't think so.
You may proceed to be appropriately impressed. Now go ahead. Have it.
I might be more impressed if I knew what he did for it specifically.
Out the bombing.
Could you tell us what you know about the incidents from the other day?
I refuse.
Daga Kotor! What?
Oh, well, I said I refuse, which means I do not want to elaborate. Explaining is a job for common folk, not the director of the
It is.
center of the cosmos.
Oh,
Cosmos. My testimony, which will go down in space history, will be heard in the courtroom.
Not space courtroom.
What? So does that mean you'll be taking the stand tomorrow?
Space stand.
That is correct. I will be the most glorious witness in the history of mankind. I will witness it all.
I'm not sure if he really understands what being a witness is all about.
Looks like Director Cosmos is the type that only talks about what he wants to talk about.
Then let's at least try to ask him about the things he might be willing to open up about.
Space.
The Hat 1 was a rocket that was launched into space 7 years ago, correct? And despite numerous problems, it somehow made its way back home?
I suppose it is part of my job to educate ignorant young folk like you about space. Very well. I will impart you the complete story of the Hat 1 project.
No, thank you very much.
It all started when mankind lit the first fires.
A little further than that, please.
Oh, okay, I'll fast forward a bit. Hat 1's noble mission was to collect samples of an asteroid. And Mr. Starbuck was the pilot for that flight.
Did he get a coffee?
Well, we weren't legally required to give him a coffee back then, so it was too much of an expense. Anyway, the Hat 1 reached its planned orbit.
Pass.
From where it launched the Hope probe towards the asteroid belt. From there, the Hope probe began its long, lonely journey into the far reaches of space. Space. Then after a terrifying struggle, the Hat 1 returned safely to Earth.
Bullshit.
That struggle was when the incident known as the Hat 1 miracle occurred, right? Correct! And it truly was a miracle, of course. They had just had to turn the ordeal into a movie. Like a motion picture production. As for the Hope probe, it did eventually arrive safely at its destination. It obtained a few samples of the asteroid and returned to Earth but a few days ago.
So what kind of samples are they? What's in them?
The samples are scheduled for analysis in the near future. We haven't had time since they just came back the day before Terran's murder. Regrettably, we've had no time to inspect the samples due to everything that has occurred. But this puts our space development program ahead of the other countries by several years.
That's quite impressive. I guess this guy isn't just a loudmouth braggart after all.
In the golden age of space development, our predecessors were successful in bringing a moon rock back. That is the greatest achievement in the history of this space center. The public fell in love with space and all of its glorious potential.
A moon rock, huh? I remember that being big.
Our endeavors with the moon rock live on in our work with those asteroid samples. I want to bestow new hopes and dreams for the future upon mankind once again. That is my mission as the man who stands at the center of the cosmos. I hear there's a lot of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there. What? Bite your tongue. It's not for anything so base as money or politics.
You mean based?
It's all for the brilliant future that awaits mankind and all for my illustrious mission.
Oh, just his.
Yes. With the recent budget cuts, my staff tells me finances are tight, but I won't hear it.
Ah.
I guess
you're
even
one of those people.
I guess even a space program has to watch its budget.
By the way, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this kind of thing. Oh wait, that's not my
That's
line. I just saw Athena and started reading.
The thing is, Athena wasn't fully spelled out when you started reading, which means you immediately knew Athena was gonna come up. By the way, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this kind of thing, Athena.
You seem awfully not about speed and light.
Oh well, you know, I thought I'd better brush up for the case.
Is that so?
Well, I will be on my way. As you can see, I am very busy and a very important man. Galactic Scooter, fire up the main engine! Max battle speed, and engage!
Why battle speed?
Important or impotent?
In case we get in a space fight.
That thing is surprisingly fast. I guess we better get going too.
Man, do you think you broke some speed limits?
Let's make it so.
What a segue.
There's no speed limits in space.
Is it roadworthy is the real question.
Scooting around at the speed of sound.
Around the speed of a reason.
Places to scoot.
Follow the shoe.
So this is where Mr. Terran was murdered.
Yeah, that thing in the background is fucking cool.
Oh, the GRG trading device in the
No, the fucking
The freaking
seahorse. looking thing.
seahorse. I think he's out
the
of them.
dinosaur seahorse. Ah, that thing.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the GRG. Fuck that.
Fuck zero gravity.
This is the lounge. Let's see that diagram the police made again. Right now, we're in the main.
No shit.
Damn.
Right now, someone has a phone call. And we're in the main building here on the right side, on the 3rd floor. Clay and Mr. Starbuck fled here from the launch pad 1 after the explosion.
Oh shit, policeman. Lawrence, go.
Huh?
Go on.
I literally just came back with biscuits. But yeah. You there, no business without express permission.
Munch, 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 munch.
We're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers.
sorry.
We've come to investigate.
Hold on. I've got to have permission. I'm the police superintendent. Can't have Detective Fulbright getting mad at me.
You're reading up the song.
So Detective Fulbright is here, huh?
No. I mean, yes. One sec. I'll not have one corridor. I have heard from him. Never talk.
Leave it to me. I'm great at getting intel out of Detective Fulbright.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what a trick I should use on him today.
Give him more
I
food.
don't know if I should be grateful or afraid.
Oh. To get to Launchpad 1 corridor, we just have to go through that door with the blue rocket on, I think.
Wait, that door. It looks awfully familiar.
Good eye there, boss. This is the door Clay and Mr. Starbuck used during their escape from the launch pad.
Ah, that explains it.
The fingerprint system has been deactivated, so I think we can just pass through. Now come on, let's go!
Robot.
Even in space,
Even in
safety
space,
first.
Safety first.
Also, this looks more like an airport than a spaceport, but I suppose maybe they use the same logic for some things.
It's a space airport, because space is in the air.
So this is it, huh? This is the corridor the two of them used in their escape.
Yep. This is the only thing connecting Launchpad 1 with the main building.
I see police tape down at the other end. Guess we won't be looking at the launch pad.
After the explosion, this whole corridor must have been filled with smoke.
And the launch pad itself was probably a sea of flames. Must have been pretty scary for them.
Now, where could Detective Fulbright be? Hey, I think that's him over there.
If he is
Detective
Yeah.
not here.
No problem.
Maybe he's just muted. Iffy.
Probably muted because he's taking a phone call. Alex, take over.
Yeah.
What should I do?
It's Kronk.
Which path is the path of justice?
Seems to be lost. That's funny. This corridor is a straight shot.
Huh? Ah, it's you lawyer people. Welcome to the Space Center. Enjoying a relaxing day off, are you? Here for a little rocket sightseeing?
We're here to investigate the scene, same as you. Do you have any info to share?
Boss, if he acts all reluctant to give us information, we hit him with the whatever shall we do act. I'm sure he'll fall for it. Got it?
Are we trying to catch the unruly family dog here or something?
Info on the case, huh? Alright, I'll gladly share some with you.
Fuck it. Why not?
What just happened?
Detectives and lawyers seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. Just take whatever you want from me, you info bandits. I'm in a generous mood today.
I don't know. There's something weird about Detective Fulbright today.
Well, we
the
need
boss.
information, so let's run with it.
If you say so.
Sorry, my throat's scratchy from the cold.
Detective Fulbright, could you give us permission to investigate the crime scene?
There's an officer on guard and we can't get in. Oh, whatever shall we do?
That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in. Investigate to your heart's content. Take a week if you need it. A month even.
It clearly have the time.
Shall have some snacks delivered? I bet that policeman had one. One of my men gives a mean neck rub.
Same one.
No, that's okay, but thanks. Definitely not the Fulbright I know.
I think the Fulbright is acting sickeningly sweet. It's kind of gross, actually.
Damn.
You think he's hit his head on something?
Who knows?
He now believes.
Whatever the case, it's making our lives way easier.
He now believes he is Son Goku.
You were here at the Space Center at the time of the incidents, weren't you, Detective?
He's back.
If he's back.
Oh, shit. That's right. I was here on security assignment.
Apparently one of his men gives a mean neck rub of it.
What?
One of his men gives a
Apparently
mean neck rub.
Something he says.
Yes.
The police are required to secure rocket launchers now? I didn't know that.
Yes. Well, you know us. To serve and protect.
I wish I had, but I got paid for it.
The explosions occurred while I was here on a duty, so yeah, it's a duty. So I started leading the evacuation.
He's leaving out a lot of details, but okay. Could you tell us more about what happened?
No! The fuck out of here. We're fine. A bomb went off on the second floor of the main building. Right after that, the one over in Launch Pad 1 also blew sky high. I fucking love that movie. So I merely instructed the visitors and the employees to evacuate to the shelter.
The shelter?
That's right. There's a conspiracy shelter in this basement of the Space Center. Think about once Y2K3 happens again or something, I don't know. There for accidents and more emergencies and conspiracies and the like. Flat earthers, you know? They be weird.
So where were you when the first bomb went off?
I was taking a massive
Shit.
Did you happen to see
I was
Mr.
dropping
Alba there?
some meteors if you catch my drift on the fourth floor.
Did you happen to see someone who vaguely resembled a fucking tree?
It was past my bedtime, so I had to go home early.
It was quite the madhouse, I tell you, madhouse. The elevator wasn't working, the toilet wasn't flushing, you counted the explosion.
I can't believe the bomb was set specifically in the second floor toilet.
The stairs on the second floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way.
Then, wasn't it impossible to get down the basement shelter?
No. We lowered an emergency ladder from the fourth floor window and escaped that way. It was a folding ladder. It isn't very stable, but at least it reached the ground. They secured the ladder and left to take another look around for any other survivors. Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way downtown and headed to the shelter.
We went downtown.
Downtown.
Going downtown.
Oh, what an ordeal, but climbing down an emergency ladder kind of sounds fun.
Thank you for your answers, Detective. They were very helpful.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, what? Just a moment to have some more information to share with you. But don't tell Prosecutor Blackwell, okay?
Was not.
Why are we whispering? He's nowhere near.
He's always
The walls have
here.
ears.
The tubes have ears, Athena.
And what's that bird doing over there?
It's Paco. Get him.
Wow. And Prosecutor Blackwell usually has you on a short leash, too.
Which is a pretty impressive thing to do from fucking prison.
Oh, never mind that. I thought you should know that there was a witness.
Could you tell us more about this witness?
No.
Oh, there's that.
The witness was a Space Center employee who was on the 4th floor. He was also blowing up the bathroom. While she was climbing down, she looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge.
So, she was looking into the crime scene from outside?
That's right. It was just a matter of chance that she saw something important. And I don't know what she saw exactly yet, though, because fuck me.
You don't?
Is that a dog in the
That's
background?
That's the most important thing of all.
I either heard a dog or I heard like a seal. Like, I was like, arr, arr.
No, Lawrence. It was a space dog.
Oh, a
Guess
seal
we
dog.
broke this.
Right, did you read his line,
Yeah.
George? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't you worry, I'll get her around to anything her soon enough. No one escapes from Bobby Flight. She'd still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her.
A 4th floor employee, huh? Alright. Thanks for the info, Detective Fulbright.
Gee, you sure are being cooperative, detective? A little too cooperative, even. Where's the real Detective Fulbright?
Oh,
Yes,
your
well,
ass.
actually,
Something you can't talk about?
yeah, something like that. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about me. Get the fuck out of my face. I love you. On my way now. Later, bitch. I tripped over the robot.
What the fuck was that all about?
Something is definitely going on. I'm going to get out of him the next time I see him.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Um,
Not so sure I'll talk about it, though. Well, we have permission to investigate now. Let's head back to the boarding lounge.
The board lounge.
To the boarding cave.
Hey, policeman, fuck off!
No.
Fuck you, pointy
Don't have
head.
to leave. I just gave you permission to investigate. Ah, you two. Dr. Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should bring you some snacks or give you a necrop too if you like. Apparently. You can't have these ones, these are mine.
Oh. That's alright, but thank you for the offer.
I insist.
Well,
I know,
time to
I know, I'm
roll up
legally
our
obligated.
sleeves and start investigating.
I know I'm legally obligated to give you these snacks. If you don't accept them, you're going to jail.
Now, let's see. Where's that diagram again? So this lounge is on the 3rd floor of the main building. And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend.
Proceed.
Let's stop the recap and start looking for traces of this third person then.
You read my mind, Athena. We'll make that our first priority.
It was the dinosaur.
There's just one problem, though. This room. It's just so big.
That's what they said.
Don't worry, we can use this to help.
A Space Center pamphlet? For tourists?
The Space
Yep.
Forest.
Picked up at the entrance. The maps inside should come in handy. Let's see. Yep, here it is. A map of the lounge. This is the door we went through to talk to Detective Fulbright.
Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition lock. Well, I guess this map will make things a little easier.
You've got a pamphlet. Even.
Yeah. No more excuses. Let's track down the third person.
Wait,
If he missed the pamphlet again.
there's just one more thing. What's that strange creature moving around outside the window?
You got a pamphlet.
Oh. Boss, it's just a holographic image.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Whew, that's a relief.
I'm not a holograph. I'm Puff the Magic Seahorse.
Magic seahorse on fucking King, like, Supreme Kai's world, apparently.
You don't look like a seahorse.
You don't look like a bitch, but yet you are one.
You're more of one.
Be a button
Well-
somewhere in this room to turn the image on and off.
I need to come through that glass and say that to my face.
That's what it says in the pamphlet, anyway.
I can't hear you from up here, little boy.
The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push that button, isn't it?
What's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button while we're looking for clues.
Alright, fine. Let's get investigating.
Press the button.
Press the button.
So this is where they discovered clay.
Yeah, it was first discovered in 3000 BC. It was used to make
Under
like
the water?
plates. Under the water, yeah.
It was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at the photo.
So he was stretched out like this and... Huh? What's that thing that looks like a thermos?
That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in the court of Apollo. He said that it contains asteroid samples.
It said it contains ass.
Oh, right.
Examples.
Director Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? That they were brought back only 5 days ago by the probe that the Hat One launched.
What do they look like? Do you think they'll let us see?
Let's think about that after we've solved the case, okay? No matter how I look at it, all I can think of is torture device. I guess it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity? Excuse me. Uh-oh, Athena's an odd glint in her eye. Is she thinking about trying that thing out? I should try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll just outmuscle me.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Look up at that there.
Some kind of fragment? Stuck in tight. So that's what the glint was all about.
That color looks familiar. I think it's part of an oxygen tank.
I think you're right, but if that's here, it means Clay's tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding lounge.
So Prosecutor Blackwell's theory that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay down the ladder must be wrong. This proves that both the astronauts were alive when they reached the boarding lounge.
So Apollo was right. The scene of the murder was at the launch pad.
Way to go, Apollo.
Get him, Apollo!
Me.
I'm in
He's
the
hurt.
hospital.
So,
Yeah, we're only going to compliment you when you're in the hospital.
So it looks like there are 3 doors that lead in and out of this room.
Well,
he
that's
should be in
check.
the hospital in a few months.
Drum roll, please. Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet.
If he must
Oh,
be
shit, it's
over
not
the
pamphlet.
fucking moon. No pun intended.
If he's losing his mind.
It's
Always
the best
people.
case we've ever had. This is peak. Nothing will ever compare.
Peak content right here.
We're here. At this place that says Boarding Lounge 1. Here are 3 doors. Let's call them Lefty, Righty, and Downy.
Let's not
maybe
call
that-
them Downy.
maybe use that one. Yeah.
Not call him down either.
Athena.
People
It's
usually
like
say west, east, and south in a case like this, you know?
I thought it was Weast.
Details, details. I don't believe in East. Anyway,
Do you believe in Weast?
this is the correct direction. Anyway, let's take a look at the west door.
What? West or best door?
A door of the rocket leads to Launchpad 1.
Cool.
I know because it says here on the pamphlet. Launchpad 1 corridor.
So that's where we were with the detective, who was filled with smoke after the explosion.
Right. Next up, the right-hand side of the map, or east in your world. East. That's the door of the satellite dish icon to signify communication, aka the control room.
Yep, definitely says control room. Looks like it's got another door on the opposite side.
They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in the space infirmary. So it's the center of the Space Center. The Space Center, if you will.
Does everybody start talk like... Bleh. Does everybody start to talk like Director Cosmos after they've been here a while?
It seems like they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what you used for Hat 2 mission. So this control room was empty at the time.
I've always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room, and since we're here...
I'd love to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. They want to keep curious kids like you out. So the door is protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can get through.
With that much security, I'm definitely not the one they're looking to keep out, Athena.
So apparently the lock is hooked up to the backup generator in case of emergencies.
Door locked to the east. It can only be operated by director. Backup power lets it function even when the power goes out. Okay. Okay, what about the last door?
This lower door... Oh, excuse me. South door. It leads to the elevators.
I'm sensing some, like, deja vu with this sass, which is really weird. I feel like you've sassed me in this exact manner before.
Yeah, that's what you call... This we get for giving directions silly names, like north.
This is the door we This is the door we came through when we entered this room, right?
Yep. And of course, there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anyone.
But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion.
Well, that's about time for the free muscadors of the boarding lounge.
Thanks. Understanding the layout of the lounge should help us understand the case. That's why I thought we'd have better. Well, that's why I thought we'd better have a good grasp of where all the doors go.
Rob. There is sand.
Oh no! A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic
Dynamic.
scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating.
It's lacking 3 suns.
Apparently.
A big bird.
There's sand.
Sand. Oh, this one. Let me examine this. Here's another amazing
That's
piece of
fast.
equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says.
You should be able to look in the vent, I think. Or the other
Oh
side.
boy, I want to try it. Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet it could do mid-air somersaults.
We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling.
Well, at least I could jump really high.
There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says, "Don't jump too high."
Then what good is this thing?
But didn't I say in the beginning, walk on the surface of the moon? It's
I think you should be able to look at the vent.
this. What's this? A trapdoor?
That's a trash chute. The cleaning robots throw the garbage out from here.
Then what are you still doing up here?
I'll be on my way.
I'm kidding. The
No,
robots
it's
do
too
the
late
cleaning?
now.
What a futuristic world we live in. I just hope they don't revolt like they do in science fiction movies.
No way. All the robots here are very nice. Actually, wasn't there one in the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi if you want.
No. The vent.
No. The vent, this one.
Yeah.
Danger.
Oops.
There you go.
This is special
Glittery.
Nothing special here. Looks at the giant story.
Hey, I see something sussy down there.
Let's take this cover off then.
What's this? It looks like a metal jelly bean. What's a jelly bean doing venting?
It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see, that would make the caliber .10?
Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right?
Yeah, but I've never heard of a .10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a special kind of gun.
But if you tried firing a bullet this small of a regular-sized gun, it would just fall right off.
Yeah, must have been a really small gun.
Must have been from a rat gun. I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're in the bottom left on the south door side of the room, according to this map. Pretty far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here.
Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us just the card we need. Ding.
Door.
Door.
We also would look at the fingerprint sensor as well. And
Let's see.
the red lock button.
This door is. Where's that pamphlet?
Oh shit, Iffy, they lost the pamphlet for a second.
Here we are.
I'll
It's the door
murder
that-
you.
The corridor
I
that
didn't lose
leads to Launchpad 1.
All of you.
I've done fuck all.
Went through here earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright.
So I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door, this must be the fingerprint recognition device.
Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackwell talked about it at the trial.
The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so. And does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system? But the number of authorized personnel was supposed to be really small.
Voila! Fingerprint powder. I bought it just in case something like this came up. Found it at the office. I've been itching for a chance to use it.
Wow, way to think ahead. Well, let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find.
You got it. I'll just sprinkle some here and a little over there, and
Hey, we didn't even get a gameplay segment.
Gameplay! We've skipped the gameplay!
It was about fucking time we had some fucking gameplay in this game.
we got something. Oh, it's only a single set of prints.
Isn't that a good thing? Sure wish you could figure out those prints, whose prints these are. Although I doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try.
Well, I'm willing to bet that the Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data.
Right, and there's the security footage of this door, too.
Yep, here it is. It came up in court the other day.
Wish you could see the part of the footage just after this bit.
Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? That's us as a detective. With the mood he's in, he'll probably be able to show it to us right away.
Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room.
I wonder what this big knob is for. And this thing on the door. It looks like the knob we have on the stove.
Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require a knob security like this?
Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was a stove, the burner would be off.
Right, if it was for a stove. Still, wonder what it's really for.
Me and people keep talking about the knob.
Something turned on by a knob. That's not a stove. How about a rocket engine?
Or a person.
But that'd be... Why would you say that?
If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in.
I guess what we can say for now is that it's a mystery knob.
The mystery knob.
The mystery knob in the wall. Wouldn't it be glorious if we found out what the mystery knob in the wall was doing?
That's what we call Saturday night.
There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here.
Just push it. That's the invariable principle of buttons.
There are such things as button lefts unpushed.
Leave no button unpushed. Athena, probably. Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared.
Yeah, though that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. Still, let's see if we can't find anything new with the image off.
Spider-Man.
Hey, Mr. Wright, take a look at this.
Peter Parker.
Looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena.
Pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun.
You could even say huge.
Excuse me. You think so?
Quick,
Based on my
Here,
experience,
get a child to pick it up.
based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol.
Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun here, right?
Apparently, this is an important fact. Do you see a bullet around somewhere?
No, the police might have taken it.
Airplane, rock, paper, scissors, gun.
Wha-bang.
Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later.
Have
Butthole.
you seen a bullet in this room? No.
Nope.
Places evidence right next to the bullet.
Alright, well, this
Yeah,
is
I don't
iffy.
see one anymore since we removed the bullet.
This is iffy? Alright.
This is iffy.
What is this? A robot?
Yeah.
It's a robot.
Welcome to the Space Center. Guest welcome.
Yikes! What in the world?
My name is Ponko. Ponco. Ponko. Also, fuck you. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one. I will guide you.
It's a robot?
You saw her.
I'm not a robot. I'm a Ponko.
I will kill you.
Ponko. Psychological observation and navigation companion. Fuck you. Ponco. Ponko.
Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Oh, Ponyo, I've missed you.
I will murder you in your sleep.
Huh? Do you know this thing, Athena?
Oh, she showed us around the last time I came with Apollo. Oh. Oh, you're such a good girl, Ponyo. That's a good girl.
I will wear you like a scarf. Oh, thank you.
Ponyo.
Thank you. I am so very happy.
Ponyo.
I'm so happy that I will finally get to murder you later.
Wow, guide robot, that's pretty cool. My name is Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you.
I don't know you. Stranger danger.
Huh? Ouch, that hurt. Like feelings.
Oh, she has a register of people she meets for the first time. Please register him, Ponyo.
Your entrails will be splattered around the space station. Thirdly, commencing guest registration. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine too.
His name is... Smelly.
A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it.
Phoenix.
All right, Smelly.
Dirt, please let me get a good look at your face.
Sure.
Registering. Facial recognition sequence. Approved. We are now officially enemies. Nice to meet you, Dirt.
This robot is pretty cute.
You made a friend, boss. Isn't that great? Your
I
first
officially wish to end myself. I do not wish
Dirt,
to have robot
Athena, allow me to guide you right this way.
friends.
Oh, goody. Let's go, boss.
Go where?
Narnia.
To hell.
Oh shit! It's the Batcave.
Oh wow, what is this place? Is that rocket real?
Yes, clearly.
Welcome to the Gaxa Cave. I mean, welcome. Space Museum is open to the public every day for the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Even on Christmas?
Even on a Christmas, because we don't
Especially-
believe in that.
Especially on Christmas.
Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the Hat 1 project.
No days off.
Earth is just a replica, but it's the same size as the real one.
The Space Museum. Oh, here it is on the map.
Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launchpad 1.
Updated pamphlet.
Ask me anything, I will explain.
This is quite the place. Can't believe we get to see a rocket this close up.
Is Ravenclaw the Hat one that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the real Hat one, inside and out. See, there's even a little explodey bit at the top. The little brother to the Hat 2 was supposed to launch the other day.
I wonder if Ponko knows why the launch was cancelled.
Over here is the exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out, loser. This literally is the fucking Batcave. Look at all those Batman suits.
Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles. I'd like to come here again on a day off.
Sick blazer, bro.
What's this a photo of?
George, that's the staff for the Hat 1 project.
Oh, there's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and so different.
That's.
What is it, Athena? Is something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too. That's all.
Haha.
Well, it was 7 years ago, after all, so the young guy standing next to Mr. Starbuck.
Is Clay Terran the victim?
So they were mentor and protege even way back then. He's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like regular staff member.
No, Clay was still a student then. He just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Everybody looks so happy.
Except that
We hated each other.
This space museum is great. What fantastic exhibits.
it's mid.
This area used to be Launchpad 2. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor.
Wouldn't it be better if they just made a new ground floor entrance instead?
There was talk of it, but they had to scrap their plans because of the budget cuts. We are poor. Budget cuts, budget cuts. We need more money, money.
Give me your wallet.
If
would
you
record-
hand over everything you have.
That kind of information into a guide room.
While it was in space, they had one launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago.
That's what Director Cosmo said too. Told us it came back the day before Clay was killed.
And here it is, the Hope space probe. And now I will probe you.
Shit.
I think they even had logo somewhere. Let's see. Oh yeah, the capsule that the victim was carrying. I think it had the same logo. I think it can be seen in the photo attached to the autopsy report. Maybe she'll give me some more info if I show it to her. But for now.
The way the Space Center launchpad is set up is really cool.
Corporate shoe.
Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you?
This is not optional.
Set up on my launch pad? Sorry, it's at the set. My launch pad? Yes, I own the launch pad. The setup of the launch pad?
Okay.
Go gentle on my spiky-haired mind.
I want to know. Phoenix wants to know too.
Great, now Athena's got a case of bronchitis.
ISIS.
Hooray. I will tell you then.
That will be $50.
That'll be $2,000 each. The rocket is built right inside the launch pad structure. When the rocket is complete, it moves along with the launch pad over the rails. Like so. Are you looking at your pamphlets?
Of course.
And brought into position at the launch site. Isn't it cool? Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, so that's how we could build it all.
Very cool. A grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone is hoping for a bigger budget next year. Myself included.
Hilarious.
I call it Aquarius.
Mm.
Guess
Right.
the whole thing is operated from the control room, huh?
That it is, but it can also be operated from the new command center too. Either way, the safety lock is in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged.
I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures.
I would love to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for?
Searching data. All future plans have been put on hold. Also, would you like to renew your WinRAR and purchase it?
Because of the bombing and the
I have
murder,
to-
I'll bet, which is perfectly understandable.
Well, when was the last time it was moved?
Searching data. I have downloaded your browser history.
Can you
sorry.
do that?
You sick fuck.
No. I'm sorry. That answer isn't in my answer database.
I guess
Sending your search data to the rest of the world.
Ponko can only
Especially the
answer
bullies.
certain questions.
Present the autopsy report.
Ponko, do you recognize this capsule here in the top right?
Checking registry data. I know. It's the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe. Would you like to be probed as well, sir?
Contain the asteroid samples, right?
Yes.
Oh, he
It's
didn't say
designed
no.
to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. It's been stored in the safe in Launchpad 1 ever since its return to Earth, along with that alien we found. It must not be removed.
Don't worry, Ponyo. The people in charge already know what happened.
They do. I must ask them later.
So the capsule is being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion.
Space Center staff must have been really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got a chance to check the contents.
Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum.
Thank you, Ponyo. You explained everything very well.
I'd love to explain. Thank you for listening. Now get the fuck out of my sight, meatbags.
You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently.
I fucking hate her.
It's because Ponyo is my best friend and is very friendly.
Well, what should we
Murder.
investigate next?
Imagine he gets on very well with all of the Orca.
Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about.
Let's
Oh,
see, the
fuck.
security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? Okay. Then let's go back to Launchpad 1 corridor.
Bye, Ponyo. See you later.
I'll see you in a bit again. I mean, Fulbright will see you in a bit again. Remember to visit the gift shop. Bye!
Poor Ponko. What a Dickensian life we are all forced to lead.
Dick.
He said it. Corridor, I presume.
Why is
Oh,
Dick
he's
funny?
working
Dick
hard
funny. Why is
today.
Dick-
I ain't having a
What's
nice
that,
day off, it
Alex?
seems.
If he's working hard today.
if he's working hard today.
I think I'm working the hardest, not gonna lie.
Literally the only one that fucking remembered this has to work the most. Fuck all of you.
I don't have to do shit.
I brought it up.
I hate you. What should I do? Which path is the path of justice?
It's just down the street. Like, take a left, then take a right, and you're good.
It's Detective Fulbright. He still seems to be lost, even though it's a straight corridor.
Detective Fulbright, more like Detective Full Doll.
Let's hope he was still in the Let's hope he's still in a cooperative move as well, then.
It's a cooperative. He's
Cooperative.
a horse.
Good with food. If he doesn't cooperate, then I'll just have to use my powers on him.
You're gonna beat him up.
You mean that lady
Manipulate
in
him.
distress bit?
Cowards.
You're a coward. How dare.
I said powers.
Oh, I thought you said coward. Like, how dare you call us cowards? What the fuck?
Damn, okay.
We are pretty cowardless.
Fulbright, we found a bullet hole in the wall at the crime scene.
You did? Good for you. Our team found that too. It was Detective Arm who fired that bullet.
Detective Arm?
Yes. If you had the gun, we call Detector armed and dangerous. That's right. A
And
warning shot
disarmed.
for the defendant.
Was it really such a high-threat situation that you needed to do that?
I'm afraid I don't know the details. What was Detective Arm fucking gone and all that?
I thought there were two people who discovered the crime scene together.
We already know Director Cosmos will testify, so tomorrow will be about what he knows.
Hey, you're pretty smart. That's exactly what we're planning to serve as the main course.
I hope it goes down easy.
I was hoping for a steak.
You'll find this cup of water.
That's not a steak.
Also not a bitch slap, which I can give out for free.
I'll give you a bitch slap in a
A
second.
comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge.
Oh yes, I just happened to have compiled the
Data
print data of
one.
everyone related to this case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift, and get the fuck out of my face.
This is quite a bit of data.
When I said everyone, I meant that. Prosecutor Blackwell said to dig deep. That's what I did. Sure, it took a while.
I
though.
dug deep. Found Japan digging deep through.
Oh. He and Apollo's got my he and Apollo's are my prints. Even got prints of all the robots.
Wait, what?
The
Here's one.
robots, robot prints.
Blackwell said to dig deep. Fulbright didn't bother to ask how deep.
Do we have to fingerprint this now?
I use fingerprints there too.
Can we
No.
see the robot's fingerprint? Oh, okay.
I personally removed his glove during the investigation. Had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity, after all.
Can't believe you took off his glove to get his fingerprints.
Yeah, well, you can't blame me for thinking they're important in this case. There's a lot of doors that require fingerprint verification in the lounge. Depending on whose prints find, it can really change the tide of both sides.
Makes sense. After all, the culprit's prints did get them past the fingerprint lock somehow.
Oh, and take this picture. It may come in handy, loser.
Loser. Isn't this just a photo of the Launchpad 1 door?
Yeah, Prosecutor Blackwell seemed really interested in it for some reason.
Huh? What's so important about this door?
Beats me. But boy, could you see the gears in his head go into hyperdrive in it. I love that.
Sounds like this is going to be a major point of contention tomorrow.
My heart beats in hyperdrive every time.
Yeah, he gets it.
Hey, but don't forget about the print comparison, boss.
Do you think you can win only if I lose, Alex?
Yes, that's how the game is played.
Which game are we talking about?
Any game.
I mean, I don't know. Yes, cooperative games.
I must win.
Right, you read the song, right, Judge?
Yes.
Right. Detective Fulbright, do you think you could run the test for us right now?
Can we actually look at the things now?
Yeah, just leave it to me. Oh god, and just as we thrust.
No.
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 What's the point of saying that he gave it to us?
I don't think you were going to get it, though, because it's not a piece of evidence. It's just a...
Back
Here
in
we
my game,
go.
we got to work for it.
I need to see robot fingerprints. I was like, how the fuck does that look?
Well, it's like it was Mr. Starbucks opened the security door.
Must have opened it when they went to go board the rocket.
That must have been full of hopes and dreams for his space adventure right then.
Before they were blown to pieces.
Before he ducking-fied.
Ducking-fied.
Present.
Detective, about the security footage that was taken by the boarding lounge 1 camera.
Oh, that footage. Go on and ask me anything you like about it.
Is there any way I could see a little more of the part just after this?
Easy as pie, I'll be glad to show you. Here we go.
Huh?
Oh.
The screen went blank.
Yes. Early after effects of the explosion damaged the wires.
Oh, how convenient.
There's no footage at this point. Loser.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning?
You didn't ask.
No, you didn't.
Something definitely seems to be up with you, Detective. You're unusually cooperative.
Oh, just figured if we worked together, we'll get that much closer to justice, right?
But it seems like something's really been bothering you. You don't have an ulterior motive, do you?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I could never do anything like that.
He could.
Whoa.
He's got
Apparently.
the psycho locks.
My nipples are locked in.
It's been a while, but those are definitely psych locks.
Oh boy, tutorial time once again for something really low.
Huh? Did you just know psyched? Is there something I should be psyched about?
No, psych lock. The system of locks on the secrets in a person's heart. I
Why
can
do you
see when
believe
people are
this?
trying to hide those secrets by using the power of this Magatama.
You
Why are you
have to
looking at a
explain,
camera that's not there? There's not Dora the Explorer. Get the fuck out of here, Phoenix.
Presenting evidence can break those locks. And reveal
Who are
it.
you talking to?
He's just taken aback.
and reveal the city secrets they're hiding.
What camera are you looking at? What the fuck is this? Am I on punked? What the fuck? Mr. Wright, how much did you bilk you out of that piece of rock? You've been whittled. I know some lawyers I can introduce you to.
I'm more than capable of representing myself, thank you very much.
Bullshit.
That's a fucking lie.
It isn't some kind of fraud, it really works. A friend gave it to me a long time ago. But I guess seeing is believing. Allow me to show you. Let's see what presenting the Magatama will reveal, shall we?
Who are you fucking talking to? I'm getting freaked out here.
Why you're being
Why you're being...
I think you're hiding something, Detective, so why don't you just tell us about it?
What you do? What's your path? The path of justice.
Detective Fulbright is really in agony. I bet this is the issue he's so torn up over.
Love. Life.
Love.
Love.
Love
No.
of justice.
I better know. I bet I know what's been bothering you. You're troubled by love.
What? How did you know? Got my back carp of love in with my goldfish, and the next thing I knew, all the goldfish were gone. Love had eaten them all. My poor little goldfishes. I love you too, so.
I guess love really can cause a lot of heartache, huh? Anyway, I bet this is the issue he's so torn up over.
Life. I want to life. Aww.
I really understand what's been
Maybe
bothering you,
your
Detective.
animation.
I truly do. What, the crying?
I think you've done it once before.
I think he's done it once
I don't
before, but not. It's not a common one. Something happened that goes against your principles, isn't that right?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know you people. Until the explosion occurred, everything was just fine.
Is that a fact?
Yep, peaceful as peaceful can be. Everyone whistling a happy tune as they did their job. There was saw a more relaxed guard detail for a routine rocket launch.
I don't think the guard detail was as relaxed as you claim as long as this exists. Before the explosions, what was supposed to happen here was a rocket launch. And yet security was so tight they even brought in a special task force. I'd hardly describe that as a relaxed guard detail.
Ah, my left nipple. Now, hold on just one moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch. Until I was called in on a special security detail.
As versatile as you are, I can certainly believe that's true. But I say it's very strange that this person would be part of that detail from the outset. Detective Arms specialized in bomb cases. The fact that she was here on hand means that you people knew there was a possibility that a bombing would occur.
You got me, Mr. Right.
Ooh.
Ah, my right nipple.
Mr. Right and the right nipple.
Alright, you can concede. You win, just as you say. Years ago, a few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing. The plan to launch went ahead in spite of the threat.
But why? What were they planning to do if someone got killed or hurt?
Fuck them.
I don't think you're supposed to do that after someone dies.
If you don't wait long enough, maybe.
Excuse me, but who's the police officer here?
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here, lawyer. Yeah, I know. The decision to move forward wasn't exactly just was it.
How was the warning delivered?
My phone and directly direct to Cosmos. But the police department instructed everybody to keep it under wraps.
That's a big thing to keep quiet about. No wonder you were so upset.
Not only that, I've been distraught about Prosecutor Blackwell as well.
Prosecutor Blackwell? Well, as his handler, I'm sure you have a lot of difficulties.
That's not it. It's a question of justice. You're wondering about why he's allowed to stand in court.
Isn't he still prosecuting? Detective Fulbright, please tell us everything you know. About this situation, not in general.
So licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets, right? And then you put the lime in the coconut and you shake it all up, it tastes fucking great. My hands are huge. They can touch anything but themselves. Oh, wait. Oh, taking to you folks about it would definitely be a breaking.
Don't mind that. What are rules but things to be broken, right? Says the lawyer.
Break you.
Like a Kit Kat bar.
I'll tell you the truth, having a prisoner act as a breaker is highly irregular.
Extremely
You don't say.
irregular. I think we guessed that much.
So why is it being allowed? I've been wondering and wondering about it.
So, you weren't told why either?
No, guess the order came from pretty high up the ladder.
Yeah, it would have had to have.
Prosecutor Blackwell told me once. The hunt I've been out of the Phantom 7 years past continues even still.
Edgy iffy.
7 years passed.
A phantom, huh? And not one of the friendly variety either, I gather. This
What
phantom
about-
of 7 years past. Any idea who or what he was talking about?
Not a clue. You seem to think that this Phantom is behind this whole incident.
Wait a minute, he thinks they may be connected to this case?
Yup. This case has way too many similarities to what happened 7 years ago. Oh god, is another fucking... No, we just got over this. No more
7
fucking
years
flash.
ago.
11 years ago.
7 years. 7
So,
years.
the police have it right here at the very Space Center too. Even if the threat was issued via telephone.
Well, that's why Prosecutor Blackwell thinks this incident is the work of the Phantom.
Well, that's not the entire reason. I mean, if you want to talk about 7 years ago, that's when Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty of murder. Oh, for fuck's sake. The messy cases will start the whole dark age of the law.
Wait, I thought that was Phoenix
Meanwhile,
getting...
Phoenix,
Oh, right, yeah.
meanwhile, Phoenix, right? Am I a joke to you?
Yeah, he got disbarred 7 years ago. What the fuck?
You got this about 8 years ago. 8 years ago, actually. I think.
He's 33 in this game, and he was 26 back then, but yeah, probably.
I think the idea is that it was the both cases together that caused it, and the
I
last
can't
one
believe
was
they
more
happened on the
simple.
same fucking day.
I think it was the same day. I think one was after the other, but they were close enough together that it's technically started it. Anyways.
You read the article, Riffy?
No, I was
No,
waiting. Like a good little Fulbright. See how this Phantom and the Prosecutor Blackwell's conviction might be related.
Yeah, I can see why you'd think that. This incident of the Phantom, not to mention Blackwell's past. It's almost inconceivable that they would come to a head here.
This might sound crazy, but Prosecutor Blackwell can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is this Phantom person, right? I mean, he was acting kind of strange during the last trial and all.
Prosecution appears to be ready as well. Do
Silence!
you want to fucking go, mate?
Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet.
Hmm? But you're not.
You're getting metal all over the floor.
You keep... Charlie literally stubbed his toe last week because of this. He's still recovering from bleeding out from his foot.
I'm sorry, can anyone say choking hazard?
Why did we replace the styrofoam ones with real cuffs? He thinks Mr. Starbucks is his Phantom. You get the feeling that he thinks that the Phantom has ties to them. That's why he's acting so impatient. He's got a personal grudge against Mr. Starbucks.
He hates coffee.
That's not real justice. I always trusted in Prosecutor Blackwell's judgment until now. This time I'm just so overwrought
Overall.
about it all. With lost the ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to a false conviction.
Oh, no.
I've never seen Detective Fulbright so tormented. This must be why he's been so cooperative. Don't worry, that's exactly what we defense lawyers are working to prevent.
Too bad for Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm going to be rooting for your team this time.
So I'm fighting alone, am I?
Nothing new.
Squawk. But don't tell him that. You have to promise me you won't.
I'm gonna tell him.
Detective Fulbright,
Ah,
I guess I was wrong about you.
You're not.
I swear to
You're not
reform
evil.
Prosecutor Blackwell and make him a valued member of society.
You're not evil. You're fucking insane.
You can't just sit by and watch him give in to his emotions and tear the defendant apart. You're the only ones who can stop him in the court.
You already care for what's best for Prosecutor Blackwell, don't you, Detective?
Leave the courtroom to us. It's not like we want a guilty verdict either.
I was hoping you would say that. I'm really grateful to the two of you. To show my thanks, I gave you another bit of information. It's about the eyewitness. Saw her hanging around the Space Center entrance a little while ago.
Really? Then let's go find him, Mr. Wright.
Thanks, you two. I feel a lot better now. Been able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you. And just as we thrust on 3. 1, 2, 3. And just as we thrust. Okay, later, losers.
No, Roger. Get me a lottery ticket.
There he goes.
Wait, were we supposed to say injustice we trust back there, too?
No.
Yes, you fucking left me hanging, you little shits.
Let's go see that witness now.
I'm not even gonna look at the screen. I don't want to see him.
Alright, the Space
Yeah,
Center
let me-
entrance it is.
And this one is Rob.
Is me? Oh shit. Alright. But I probably end up going a little longer. Just to give Alex something to do.
I mean, he had something to do. He took over full break for a bit.
One other thing to do. Hey,
I mean,
the witness
I
must
I've
be
done
around
less than
here.
him.
The witness must be around here somewhere.
And this is Alex already.
Oh, fair enough.
This one's Alex.
Really?
The other one is you. Yeah, you're this robot.
Hello, hello.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me the witness is a robot.
Hello. Come over here.
Hello, hello. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you... I am Klonko. Shall I guide you? Guide you?
I don't know why, but this robot is kind of freaking me out.
Hey, you're not supposed to be wandering around.
Wood.
Again?
Damn it, Iffy.
I've had it with you,
Not-
hunk of junk.
God. I'm outside. Am I wandering? When did that happen?
Okay, welcome back, hunk of junk. You don't know how close you came. If you didn't snap out of it, I was gonna put you on the curb on trash day. Nothing works better than a 42.5 degree karate chop.
It's very specific.
That's pretty specific.
That's pretty specific.
That's pretty. It's very
Excuse me.
Pretty.
But are you the one who witnessed the murder? Oh, and I'm Phoenix Wright, the lead attorney for this case. How do you do? Ha! Big shot lawyers, huh? I'm Aura Blackwell.
Nanny? The fuck? There's more?
I'm a researcher
More of
developing
you?
robots here at the Cosmos Space Center.
Fuck, they're spreading.
Blackwell? Could she be? And this good-for-nothing robot is named Hunk of Junk.
My name isn't Hunk of Junk. My name is Klonko. That's me, Miss Aura.
It's not very nice.
Quit complaining, your model number is Ponko 2.
I will carve you up and feast on your entrails.
I second that, brother.
Quit your squawking already.
My entrails! What are you doing? No! My entrails!
Yamete kudasai.
There, I bet you won't be talking back now.
Yeah, I will obey completely.
Yikes, I better watch which wires I cross with this one. Your last name is Blackwell. Do you have a relative in the legal profession?
You are correct. Simon Blackwell, who used to be a prosecutor, is...
Shut up. Only speak when I order you to speak. Simon is my little brother. You know him? Yes, we
Damn.
met him in court a few times, right, Athena? What a dull creature. Has their switch been turned off? Athena being shy? This is new. Oh yeah, I heard he was prosecuting again, despite being a prisoner. Why doesn't he just stick to solving disputes among inmates in prison, right? Hey, what do you think, hunk of junk?
Yeah, Miss Aura, that hurts.
I'm asking you a question. Why don't you answer me, useless hunk of junk?
Well, Miss Aura, you told me to only speak when you ordered me to speak.
I told you to never talk back to me. You're worth more as scrap. Robot abuse, hawk attacks, blackmail family life must sure be interesting. Well, do you have any other questions? Wait, of course you do. You're a lawyer. Not like I'm on Simon's side or anything. I just want to get this over with.
Space, and we have feudal Japan.
So, you're the person who witnessed the incident? That's right. I was on the 4th floor of the main building, in the robotics lab. The explosion disabled the elevators, so I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. It was such a pain. Why couldn't they have used the ladders in the other rooms? It must have been a very troubling experience. Probably best to just humor her here. Then, as I passed on by the 3rd floor boarding lounge one window on my way down, I saw the crime as it happened. And that's about it. So, you saw the crime as it happened? And that's about it, I see. Wait, what? You saw it being committed? This is no time to just nod and repeat. So you saw into the 3rd floor lounge. The very scene of the crime. And that's right. There's a small window on the right-hand side of the room. I looked through that from the outside. The room was pitch black, but I saw a shady figure holding a lighter in their left hand, and a knife in their right.
Nice. Rob?
That must have been the culprit. Did you see how that person was? And, we're gonna finish this next time.
Oh, okay, bye.
We are over, and the powers that be know about it. So, see you around. Bye-bye.